After a bonkers, delicious month of sneakers in February, my wallet absolutely needs a rest. And thank God, because in March, at least right now, it seems like it's going to be a quieter month. So there's only 7 shoes on my must-have list. But disclaimer, of course, like always, the sneaker industry release dates are just horrible and just garbage. Shoes that are supposed to drop in March gonna get pushed back. Shoes that we don't know about are gonna suddenly appear in March and catch us off guard. So just keep that in mind. If I missed any, don't blame me, blame them. Here we go. And first up, it is the Travis Scott Jumpman Jack Celtics or Green Spark, dropping on March 14th for $205. Now, I actually really like the Jumpman Jack shoe, like the silhouette itself, just the shape. It obviously has that Air Trainer 1 kind of inspiration that I really appreciate and love. Always thought that was an underrated shoe, and it's actually surprisingly comfortable. I have 2 pairs, and both of them are just super nice underfoot, and you wouldn't guess just from like looking at the shoe. It doesn't have any really crazy tech or anything, but it feels good. Now, I am not a Celtics fan myself, even though I have lived in this area for nearly 10 years, just Knicks fan till I'm dead. But I think this colorway does pop quite a bit, and I just think most colorways on this specific silhouette looks pretty cool. It looks different, but it's still wearable. This might be a little loud with that kind of green. So of course you will get Travis Scott branding on the tongue, as well as the outsole that says Jack, and his signature reverse swoosh, and the insignias on the booty of the shoe. And it is St. Patrick's Day in March, so if you want to celebrate, go green from head to toe while still looking good, maybe consider this one. Now next, it is the Zoom Hyperflight, and I'm kind of cheating here because the Jason Williams PE already dropped on February 14th for $170 at select retailers during All-Star Weekend. But apparently there's going to be a bunch of other Hyperflight colorways that are dropping in March. Just no confirmed release dates yet. If you are a early 2000s kind of teenager or kid or young adult, whatever, you will remember this shoe. Jason Williams rocked his own PE, this purple one with J Will down the back, 55 on the tongue. And Jason Williams, of course, one of the more exciting players to ever pick up a basketball. If you're younger, you probably have seen a bunch of his highlights on TikTok, on like shorts. Got him looking like the greatest point guard ever. But during the time, like, you had to be there. He wasn't exactly like an elite point guard, but he would just do things that are like, what? Like, you know that move that Jamal Crawford pulled off? Like behind the back hop step, like in full speed, one-on-one fast break, like insane. People would go out there and like practice that and still wouldn't be able to pull it off like slow-mo. Jason Williams would do things full speed. You're like, I'm gonna try this, but I might not even be able to do it without anyone defending me. Like that elbow pass, insane. Now, Jason Williams actually just re-signed with Nike to be the face of the Hyperflights. So we're going to see a black colorway. I think a pink colorway is coming as well. And this shoe does feature that glossy patent leather, as well as a Phylon midsole and Zoom air cushioning. Don't expect the greatest tech or anything. It's probably going to be outdated. But as a kid that grew up in the 90s and the early 2000s, I can't wait for the shoe to come back because it is just nostalgia. And the number 5, it is the Nike Air Foamposite Pro UNC Blue that is dropping on March 27th for $240. So now, I actually already reviewed the shoe. If you want to know the details, please go check it out. And this actually was supposed to drop in February, but in true sneaker industry fashion, got pushed all the way back to March 27th, like a day before they had the shoe on sneakers. Like it was February 20th or something like that. They switched up on us, and it's now dropping in March. And this shoe first came out in 2003, first time that it's ever returning. Now, I will say UNC Blue is like my favorite color on sneakers for Jordan Brand specifically, but on the foams, like in this kind of setup and color blocking, I think it just looks better on leather. I don't know why. It's just how I feel, like instinctively. Regardless though, still a very nice colorway. Can't really go wrong with white and the university blue with the swoosh, of course, because it is a Foamposite Pro with the swoosh on the outsole as well, herringbone traction, 2 pull tabs. Nike is putting more attention on the pros, beginning like last year with the metallic green, as well as the pearls that returned this year. this Pro is kicking things off. Now next up, it is the Nike Kobe 5 Pro Tro Lower Merion Away that is dropping on March 23rd for $200. Lower Merion, if you didn't know, that was the high school Kobe Bryant went to in Philadelphia, and this colorway first dropped in 2010, so it's making a return. Pro Tro, of course, so updated technology. It does replace the Phylon with Cushlon and Zoom Turbo in the forefoot, but none of the heel, unfortunately, and the traction is also updated on the outsole here. That is inspired by an EKG machine because the theme of the Kobe 5 was heart. So it's been scaled down a bit, which means a little bit less break-in time for the traction. There is still a carbon fiber plate in the midfoot, as well as this TPU heel counter, as well as flywire in this very distinct kind of burgundy and silver color. Now, anytime a Kobe Bryant shoe returns, I'm probably going to have it in my monthly must-haves. The Kobe 5 is actually one of the rare Kobe shoes that fits my feet pretty well. Like the Kobe 6 strangles my fat white feet. Kobe 8 strangles it too. The Kobe 5, actually decent. I can get away with going true to size. Going up half a size works for me as well. So it's not as slender as some other silhouettes from Kobe Bryant. Now, number 3, it is the Jordan 13 True Red that is dropping on March 13th for $210. Of course, it is an OG colorway, so Michael Jordan himself wore this in the 97 to 98 NBA season. Came back in 2010, 2017 as well, so it's been nearly a decade since we saw this colorway, but it's back, and it does feature a pretty general Jordan 13 setup with the leather overlays, as well as suede on the mudguard area, of course that hologram in the heel, and the Panther inspiration seen throughout the shoe. Jordan 13s, I'm not gonna say is one of my favorite silhouettes ever, but on my feet, they're just super comfortable. It's like one of the more comfortable shoes for my wide feet from all Jordan 1 to 14. And of course, you add in the historical significance of being an OG colorway, and it's still a very clean colorway as well. It's just easy to wear, nostalgia, must have. And at number 2, it is the Jordan 14 University Blue that is dropping on March 21st for $205. Now, I have the original version of this shoe that came out in 2006. It is completely busted, as you can see, but this colorway is special to me. It is personal to me, and I'll tell you why when I review this shoe, but I need this. So of course, this is not an OG colorway. It will feature, if it's the same as this version, it'll feature a majority nubuck upper. Don't expect like the nicest genuine type of nubuck on this shoe. It will have hints of UNC blue on the midsole, of course, kind of coming up onto the upper. It will have herringbone traction, number 14, and Roman numerals. It will have that TPU midplate, as well as that Ferrari inspired badge on the heel. Man, I cannot wait. Cannot wait to review the new version and also replace this absolutely broken down, ripped to shreds Jordan 14 University Blue. And at number 1, it is the Jordan 4 Lakers, aka Imperial Purple, that is dropping on March 7th for $220. Now, the shoe actually dropped at some retailers in LA over All-Star Weekend, so some people already have them, but it's dropping on sneakers. And even though I am not a Lakers fan, this is hard to deny. This is super nice. It comes with what seems to be really nice nubuck, just judging from images on the upper, majority purple, relatively monochromatic, which I'm a fan of monochromatic looking shoes. Just one simple color throughout. It does get Nike Air branding treatment on the booty, and it does have those kind of speckles that you also see on the white cement booty tab, as well as Nike branding on the outsole too. So it does seem like Jordan Brand is making this Jordan 4 a special Jordan 4 with the OG treatment to a non-OG colorway. And I love Kobe Bryant, but I'm a Knicks fan. I don't like hate the Lakers or anything, but just wearing these will make me seem like I'm some diehard Lakers kind of fan or something, but it is hard to deny how good this shoe looks. So that's it. Thanks for watching Sole Inclined. Let me know what shoes you really want for the month of March, what shoes that I miss out on. Like, subscribe, comment, all the good stuff. And remember, tomorrow may never come, so wear your shoes.